Morning with the Vikings. Today is February 5th and is a day 5 schedule.
Fall 2 season is swiftly approaching. Any boys interested in competing in winter track during the Fall 2 season, please see Mr. Rissette or join the Google Classroom page at code MPYWEC. Again, that's MPYWEC.
Speaking of running, here we have Ms. Del Solio to give us a little bit of information about the new fitness club coming to Winthrop High.
Hey everyone! So I decided to start a health and fitness club here at the high school because health and fitness are areas that I'm very passionate about, and I would love to share that passion with you guys. I hope to reach and teach the benefits of an active and healthy lifestyle to more students. You don't need to be athletic to join this club. It's open to everyone. I want to help students feel comfortable and confident when it comes to exercise and healthy habits. This club will also be great for those who already enjoy aspects of fitness and want to learn more. And this would be a great club for students who are interested in majoring in fields such as nutrition and exercise science. Getting into a fitness routine can be a challenge, especially if you don't know much about it. I hope this club helps students feel comfortable and confident using a different equipment in the gym and doing different workouts. My goal is for students to learn the benefits of an active and healthy lifestyle. We will work together to come up with fun and exciting ways to stay healthy, post and create workouts, learn and use different equipment, talk about healthy living, meal planning ideas, and a lot more. We will make fitness a healthy focus while having fun. If you're interested in joining Fitness Club, you can join the Google Classroom with the code EFMSV5A. There will also be flyers posted around the school that have this code as well as a QR code which you can scan to join the Google Classroom page.
Thank you, Ms. Del Solio, for that information. If you have any questions or would like to join the club, make sure to contact her. And remember, fitness is key.
The Fitness Club is a great opportunity for students to stay active and healthy during this pandemic.
The class of 2023 and 24 are selling Valentine's packages as a fundraiser. Here is David Gonzalez with more information about how to order.
The class of 2023 and the class of 2024 have set up a Valentine's Day fundraiser where we would be dropping off goodie bags with candies filled with them, balloons, flowers, and all that type of stuff to set off the mood for Valentine's Day. We will be delivering the goodie bags and all that stuff to your homes. It will be a contactless delivery, COVID safe, and all that. The deadline for this is Monday, so place your orders as soon as you can. The Venmo is at WHS Class of 2024. If you have any questions, you could contact me or email jleslie@winthrop.k12.ma.us.
Feel free to send LP any flowers or candies if you would like to. Since Q2 has ended and we are now halfway done with the school year, course selection is quickly approaching.
Winthrop High School has many different electives/humanities that you can choose from to add to your schedule.
Which is one that you would recommend?
I would have to say Child Growth and Development, which is taught by Mr. Lowe. I took this class last year and it was one of my favorites.
Nice. Now we have Erin with a little bit more information about child growth and development.
Here at Winthrop High School, there are many different courses offered to every single student so that they can enjoy their classes while still getting the points they need in order to graduate. The humanity classes are mandatory but are enjoyed by many students. This week, we will continue to explore our electives and humanities.
Early child growth and development is where students learn how a child's mind develops and functions along with other physical and verbal skills. The class learns how to care for a child and their different needs. They work with the preschool located in the building to apply what they learn in the classroom. It is a great experience that every student can benefit from.
My favorite subject in child growth and development is probably when Mr. Lowe had us get a group and present to the class how to put a baby in a car seat, how to change a baby's diaper, because to us that seems like a very simple task when there actually is a lot to it in keeping the child safe and keeping the child comfortable. And I think he did a great job at kind of creating like a fun little activity and still teaching us at the same time. And with that, I found a lot of things interesting about the class. I think he did a great job at keeping us engaged and getting to the point and getting the material across to us. And if we were confused about anything, he was always there and always cleared everything up. And he kept it very fun and engaging the whole class.
I took Child Growth and Development last year, and my favorite part of the class was playing with the kids and learning all about childbirth.
The biggest takeaway is that it's not, going into it, everyone kind of says it's like, oh, it's an easy A. It's really not. And it definitely is something that we need to know for our future, because like future families and everything, you're going to want to know how all of this works. And it's kind of cool to like know how you developed when you were a baby, or to like young childhood almost. I chose this class because I've always wanted to work with children. I always found joy from being around children. I thought it was very fun, and I knew I wanted to do that since I was like a younger child.
My biggest takeaway from child growth and development is that pregnancy and childbirth is not easy.
And I would definitely recommend this class to others. I think it's very fun, and it definitely is a very engaging class, and everything is very interesting to learn. And it's very cool to like see how everything works.
Thanks for watching. I would definitely recommend to take this class if you're thinking about taking it, because it is one of my favorite classes. Please contact Mr. Lowe with any other questions you have. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Erin. Make sure you guys consider child growth and development when selecting your courses.
Definitely. I wish I had the opportunity to take that class.
Now on to sports. Last week, my teammate Mauro Dorr scored her 1,000 points for her career here at Winthrop High School.
That's such a huge accomplishment, and now we have Bobby to tell us a little bit more about Mara's 1K, plus a little preview and prediction of what will happen at this week's Super Bowl.
Last week, Mauro Dorr became just the 5th Lady Viking to score 1,000 points in her high school basketball career as the girls' basketball team defeated Gloucester. Also, this Sunday is the 55th Super Bowl, and it takes place as the Kansas City Chiefs face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On January 26th, the Winthrop Vikings girls basketball team took on Gloucester, defeated the Fishermen 66-21. It was a big night for senior Mauro Dorr as she scored her 1,000th point in the Winthrop Vikings uniform. Mauro is now the 5th 1,000-point scorer in girls basketball history. We caught up with a few of Mara's teammates to get their reactions to Mara's big accomplishment.
I've been playing basketball with Mara since like 4th grade. I'm so proud of her for hitting her 1,000th point. I was so happy that we got to be in the gym and even have a season for it to happen this year, and I can't wait to see what she does in the future.
She's a great basketball player, but also a great teammate, a great friend, a great sister, and we can all learn something by her leadership, enthusiasm, and hard work.
Some advice I'd give to anyone looking to reach that milestone is just to work really hard. Even on your days off, just keep working hard and make sure you love the game.
This Sunday, February 7th, is the day of the 55th Super Bowl. This year, the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs, are taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last year, the Chiefs defeated the San Francisco 49ers, and Pat Mahomes took home his first Super Bowl ring. This year, Pat Mahomes takes on arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks and 6-time Super Bowl champion, Tom Brady. We caught up with a few of the WHS staff and students to hear their predictions about the game.
All right, my Super Bowl predictions. I do think Tom Brady is going to come out on top. You can't bet against Brady. You just can't. The only way I see the Chiefs winning, obviously I think it's going to be close, but the only way the Chiefs can secure a win is they get Eli Manning out of retirement. He's the luckiest damn quarterback to ever live. He throws a heave to Tyreek Hill, and he gets a touchdown to win the game. That's the only way the Chiefs can actually secure the win. Besides that, I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Tom Brady's going to come out on top, and the Bucs are going to win.
So this year, I have to say my prediction is going to be the Golden Retriever puppy for the Puppy Bowl. I really just think that the feistiness is really going to help him get there. And, you know, he's just cuter than everyone else, except for my dog. My dog's the cutest.
I think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to win this year's Super Bowl because you never know what Brady and Gronk can do, even against a great team like the Kansas City Chiefs.
As much as I want Brady to win, I just really can't see the Chiefs losing this game, to be honest.
Who do I have winning the Super Bowl? I don't know. It's going to be a good game this year. Chiefs got Pat Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Tyrann Mathieu on D, Chris Jones at D tackle. But the Buccaneers also got a lot of good players like Levante David, Scotty Miller, Mike Evans, Antonio Brown, Chris Godwin, Brady and Gronk. But I'm going to have to go with the Buccaneers because you can't bet against Brady in the playoffs. He's the greatest of all time. He's unstoppable. But the Chiefs will get another one sometime soon. soon, but just not this year.
Okay, so you actually don't need to talk to anybody else about this because I know exactly what's going to happen in this year's Super Bowl. So late in the fourth quarter, it's going to be tied 100 to 100. And on 3rd and 20, Tom Brady is going to get sacked and he's going to get injured. They're going to bring in Larry Bird from the crowd and they're going to throw a Patriots jersey on him and he's going to hit a home run to win the whole entire thing. Patriots in the Super Bowl, Celtics, we got it.
That's it for sports this week. We'd once again like to say a big congratulations to Mauro Dorr on scoring her 1,000th point. Back to you guys.
Interesting to hear all the Super Bowl predictions. I know that I want Tom Brady to win another ring.
I'm just gonna act like I know what's going on.
Star Wars is a very popular movie saga, and some people in our school have opinions about it.
Star Wars has marked a lot of generations with its stories. With the end of The Mandalorian, Disney saw an opportunity to create a lot of new Star Wars content. After The Mandalorian's success, Disney already announced the TV shows Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka, Rangers of the New Republic, Lando, and a lot of others. So how good will be it? What is the best Star Wars movie? And the worst? Which character do people like the most? I talked to some students and teachers to find that out.
I'd say my favorite movie is probably Empire Strikes Back or Revenge of the Sith. My least favorite movie would probably be Rise of Skywalker.
So my favorite Star Wars is definitely number 4, A New Hope. I mean, it's a classic. You can't go wrong. The whole story, everything. It's just great. It's the best one.
So I'm kind of a purist. I'm a little bit old school with Star Wars. My feeling is that the first movie, the 1977 movie, is the best one. And really nothing else was needed after that. But the first trilogy was good. The prequels were awful. The later sequels were okay. So that's where I would go with that.
What's my favorite Star Wars movie? Easily Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. I really go back and forth depending on which day you ask me whether or not I like Empire Strikes Back or the original Star Wars. I refuse to call them by Episode 4, Episode 5. I call them by their names, Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. My least favorite Star Wars movie, without a shadow of a doubt, is Episode 9. That was an awful movie, and it completely ruined everything having to do with the sequel trilogy.
So it's really hard for me to pick a favorite Star Wars movies. It's kind of like picking your favorite child. Back in the day, I mean, my favorite one was Return of the Jedi. It just had a little bit of everything. It had the Ewoks, Endor. It was like the rebellion kind of taking over and just kind of winning the war. A lot of people hated on like the newer ones when they did like 1, 2, 3. I actually like those movies, showing the transition of Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader. Big fan of those. And then like for the newer ones, I loved Force Awakens. I was not a big fan of The Last Jedi. I thought they went like way too far off the ranch, but I thought that they brought it home nicely with The Rise of Skywalker. So old school, definitely A Return of the Jedi. New school, all about The Force Awakens, and then the spin-offs. I loved the standalone Solo movie, Rogue One. Those are all super dope. Mandalorian, I'll take it all.
My favorite character, hands down, is Obi-Wan Kenobi. I love that guy. And my least favorite character, either Jar Jar Binks or Rose, because they both are pretty bad.
So my favorite character is definitely Boba Fett. I think he's just like a total badass. And my least favorite is definitely Jabba the Hutt, just because he's disgusting. He looks gross.
My favorite character is undoubtedly Han Solo. No doubt about that. My least favorite character is Jar Jar Binks, because he's terrible. And my second least favorite character is C-3PO, who I find annoying.
My favorite character in the entire series, without a doubt, is Luke Skywalker. This is his lightsaber right here. Luke Skywalker, to me, represents kind of your everyman, your everyday Joe, who just is stumbled upon this great adventure and it leads him into this amazing world that is Star Wars. That being said, my least favorite character is Anakin Skywalker. Not Darth Vader, I love Darth Vader, but Anakin Skywalker. I absolutely can't stand Anakin Skywalker.
One of my favorite characters, and you probably already know this, has got to be Jedi Master Yoda. I just think that it's funny that this like small little creature has been kind of built up as one of the, you know, kind of like strongest and most powerful characters in this whole entire universe. And I really respect Yoda's ability to take really complex situations and thoughts and just boil them down to like really simple pieces of advice or like knowledge that he shares with people.
And I am looking forward to the new Obi-Wan series because he's my favorite character, so I'm excited to see him in action.
As far as new content goes, I haven't caught Mandalorian. I'm kind of waiting until we don't have Disney Plus, but as soon as we get it, I'll binge that. There's no doubt about that. I'm really curious about the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing because I thought Ewan McGregor did a great job. He was one of the bright spots in the prequels, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I'm glad. I think the franchise is in good hands. I'm glad they sold out to Disney, and hoping for good things.
So yeah, in terms of the new content, I'm super excited for anything that they throw down the pipeline. I'd say if I had to choose one, probably most excited for the Obi-Wan Kenobi spinoff. The fact that they're bringing back Ewan McGregor and also like Liam Neeson from the movies. I just can't wait. Like, what do they have to bring? And this galaxy, this Star Wars universe is so expansive, and I'm just excited to explore more into that universe. So bring it on. I'm here for it.
I am still really excited to see what comes out for Star Wars, considering there are movies like this, Rogue One, which are unbelievable, and The Mandalorian, which is excellent, excellent content. That's my 2 cents on Star Wars. Now I'm off to go fight some people with, my good friend Baby Yoda.
I'm excited to see what the Star Wars universe has in store for us. I hope they can do a good job managing the amazing universe that is Star Wars. That's all I got for today. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Chris. That's all we have for you guys here at Wake Up Winthrop.
Make sure to tune in next week for more stories and announcements. Have a great weekend and
Roll
roll
Likes.
likes.